Remember the kids' books in the 50s, see Dick, see Jane, and I just felt like, we see Dick all the time. I just wanted to see more Jane.
Meryl Streep, Gina Davis, Natalie Portman, Taraji P. Henson, Reese Witherspoon, Cate Blanchett, on and on and on. How about that for a cast for a summer movie? Well, the new movie is This Changes Everything, and all of these actresses appear in the movie as themselves. This is a documentary, and it is a stirring documentary about gender inequality in Hollywood, but it goes way beyond Hollywood in terms of how women are treated compared to men, particularly here behind the camera as directors and things, as this movie points out. Now, this film is compelling stuff to watch. It's a very hot button topic because as it was being made, and it started really finding its life in 2015 as they went along in a 3-year journey to get this finished, the whole Me Too movement started and took place, and so it became even more urgent and more pertinent and something everyone should see.
Media has the power to educate, to shape people's thoughts. It also has an incredible power when you get to see someone who's like you on screen.
Now, This Changes Everything is actually directed by a man. That's right, Tom Donahue. He did some fine movies, including Casting By. Well, he has taken the reins here of this film and actually gotten it made. Some people might say, a film about women, women's inequality, all of this should be made by a woman. Well, he has a really good answer for that, in that he made this movie as much for men, oddly enough, as he did for women. He wants men to understand, feel the pain, and feel this issue head on, and brings it in a very convincing fashion as this movie unfurls and you see all the issues come to light and things you probably didn't think of as a man, or in my case, as a film critic, or as somebody that used to even write children's programming and never even thought about the images that we're putting on screen in terms of gender. Gina Davis is one of the people interviewed in this film. She's also an executive producer on it through her Gina Davis Institute, and she has taken on this issue as a life kind of altering passion for her. In fact, she's going to be receiving the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award from the Academy. Well, she well deserves it because she's bringing an issue right into the heart of a big public discussion now. And this movie nails it. It really covers it from all bases, shows the history of it, but also what's going on now, things you probably don't even think about. And this documentary really does give them a voice, a strong voice. Now, there's some really heartfelt segments in here too. One involving the actress Chloe Grace Moretz, and she talks about when she was 14 on a set, and in her dressing room, there was this product which is essentially a breast enhancer to make her breasts look bigger. This is at age 14, and that really played with her self-esteem, she said, and really changed the way she looked at herself. She learned for the first time she wasn't an actor, she was an actress.
Most of television and most of film is men making stuff for other men.
It all started watching kids' television with her 2-year-old daughter, and she realized there are no strong female figures in most of those shows. And if there are, there's just one female in a world of men, as it were, in a world of boys. And that really astounded her. This movie makes you think, and that's the best thing you can ask for a movie and a documentary. This will premiere as a Fathom event in 1,000 theaters across the country on Monday, July 22nd, and then it will go on to theatrical play and home video and every way that you can possibly see it. It's getting a very big push, though, with this Fathom event, and it deserves that kind of attention here. The same kind of attention it got at the Toronto Film Festival when it premiered last September. Two big ovations there at Toronto. Well deserved. This Changes Everything. The title is ironic because a lot of it hasn't changed over the years, as this documentary points out. But you think every new movement, every new moment, every new hit film that's directed by a woman will suddenly change everything. Doesn't always happen, but this is an eye-opener. I say, go.